To reach the Working Mother 100 Best Companies Hall of Fame is a true honor. Even in a tough economy, these companies strive to stay ahead with all of their family-friendly benefits. These 30 companies who have achieved this honor know that their work is never done. Today, we are very proud to induct 2 new honorees into this elite Hall of Fame. Here to accept the award for Ernst & Young is Billie Williamson, America's Inclusiveness Officer. Please welcome Billie.
On behalf of all of the working mothers at Ernst & Young who are making significant contributions to our success, and also on behalf of all of our great men who support us, I am really thrilled to accept this recognition for our firm. You know, it's kind of special to be singled out for long-term commitment, and when I look at that list, there's some great companies on that list, because that's what it takes. This is not a one-year fix, it's not a 3-year fix, it's a long-term fix to make sure that we create an environment where all of our working mothers can be successful, and quite honestly, where our working dads can be successful too. So I have been in the profession for a very long period of time, and when my daughter was born, she's 32 today, we didn't have a maternity policy, and my boss thought he was doing me a really big favor by telling me I could have 4 weeks off. And I was very appreciative of that. At least he didn't say 4 days, so that was good. And so we began working on what those policies should look like. But the thing is, you're never done, and that's why this singles out companies that continue to work on this, because there's something new that we need to do each day in support of our working families. And today, when I think about it, some of those very first flexible work arrangements that we did at Ernst & Young, in fact, I got an email last night from the woman who did the very first one in my area where I was, and it's fun to have stayed in contact with her over those years, but we had no earthly idea what we were doing when we structured her first one. Today, we have policies and business cases and a website and all those sort of things that support our working moms. And you know, I think it's been a great contribution from our working moms, because it's made our working dads feel comfortable saying, hey, I'm going to coach today, or I'm going to be out with my child, or my wife's working and doing such and such today, so I have to leave early because it's my day to pick up the kids. So I think what is important about this is creating an environment, as I mentioned before, where all of our people can be successful. And the big push behind that is people like Carol Evans and Working Mother, because they raise the bar every year. I tried to negotiate once we got on the Hall of Fame that I didn't have to apply each year. I didn't get that. So, but Carol and her team keep us on our toes and have made a huge impact on the business community. So we are very grateful to Working Mother for all they do. And it's been fun this year because, as Paul mentioned, I want to congratulate KPMG for joining this list. They'll be up after me, but it's fun to be up here with your competitor and to know that as a profession, we're trying to keep the bar high and make sure that we have a great place for all of our people. So thank you very much for this recognition for Ernst & Young. We're thrilled to accept this, and we promise to continue to do all the right things for our working moms and our working dads to create a great environment for our families. Thanks so much.
And now our second Hall of Fame inductee is KPMG, as has been mentioned. Here to accept the award is Kathy Hannan, National Managing Partner of Diversity and Corporate Responsibility. Kathy, please join us.
I just wanted to say just a few brief words here. And first, let me start with Carol and Working Mother. And I agree absolutely with your comments, Billie, that they continue to push the bar. And we're here being recognized because there are people like Carol and her team that recognize the efforts that companies are taking to further the agenda. So we are absolutely delighted on behalf of our chairman, John Viemeyer, to accept this award. But I also want to do a special shout out to two of my colleagues who are in the room, Kevin Jordan and Barbara Wankoff, who particularly has been on this journey with us for quite some time. And I'll also echo your comments, Billie. I love the fact that we're really not competitors in this space. We really all have the same mission. But I really feel that it is a journey. We have made a lot of progress. There's much to be done. But I also feel that we really are on the precipice of some major change in the market, as evidenced by all of your efforts and participation here and the companies that you represent. As from a personal perspective, the companies that I speak with directly in terms of furthering their efforts. And I think this environment really is, what did Confucius say, may you live in interesting times? Well, we certainly have that wish, and I think we're on the verge, or as I said before, the precipice of some major change, and it is going to require us to continue to work very hard to continue to push the agenda. So thank you all for your efforts, and thank you again, Carol.